Hi my nail nesties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lou and I hope you're all chickity-boo today. Hello my chickens, today is Born Pretty Day and I'm really excited to get into this package because I can't remember exactly what I ordered from them. So let's get it open, shall we? Take a look. I remember now, it's the Pro Terra series. I think they have about 108 different colour polishes and I've chose these ones. So there's some jellies in here and I think a really lovely pigmented pink one as well. So all these gels from this Pro Terra series are Hema free and TPO free. So this is the jelly pink 1094. Absolutely gorgeous colour. I love it. Look at that. It's a beautiful soft pink jelly one. And the bottles, I absolutely love these bottles as well from Born Pretty. They're just brilliant. 10ml as well, so a little bit more in them obviously than your 7ml, but yeah, I really do like these bottles. I like the shape. I like the fact that the colour is part way down the bottle so you can see what the colour is, so there's no swatching to do if you're looking at it from the front. So yeah, really impressed with them. And then that one's the 095 and it's a bit more of a nudie pink, that one. Really pleased with the colours that I chose. It's just stunning. Really happy with them. So then there's this blue jelly one. So this is the 101 and that's a lovely jelly blue as well. Look at that. It's a really deep one. It's so nice. They're just gorgeous, these colours and the bottles. I mean, just look at them. I love them. And then the pink one here, the jelly pink 100. Another absolutely gorgeous colour. Can't go wrong with pinks, can you? It does actually look a little bit orangey. It's got like an orangey tint to it, but it's with it being a jelly pink. It isn't an orange at all. It is a lovely pink. And then this one isn't a jelly. It's a standard colour gel. The pink 1044. And at the end of the day, we can't have enough pinks in his life, can we? I saw that one and I thought I'm going to have to get it because it's gorgeous. Yeah, so there's the 5 colours together. Thank you ever so much, Emily, for sending me these. I really appreciate it, my darling. So I'm going to do a set with layered jelly flowers. So I'm going to use this Born Pretty painting gel, which is the white obviously, and I'm going to do it on these I'm going to do a set of a full hand set, as in 5 nails, and I've got those nails ready there and I've already put the base coat on. So I'm going in now with this first one, the 044, the beautiful, really beautifully pigmented. This, you only really need one coat. It's absolutely gorgeous colour. Look at that pink. I thought I've got to have that when it was one of my options. It's absolutely stunning. And there it is. Just one coat, that. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to be my middle nail. So I then go on with this 094. So this is the pinky jelly one. And I put this just on the, I think it's a tip of one of them. So I've got 2 nails here. So yeah, I put that on the tip of one of them, just halfway up. So I sort of blend it in up to halfway on that side, and then I use this one, which is the 095, and do it from the top down on the other nail. I give this 2 coats. I don't show it on camera, but I give it 2 coats. And I'm so happy with both these colours. Like I say, the pinky one and then this one, which is a nudie one. I'm overjoyed with them. I'm going to get a lot of use out of these 2 colours. Thanks so much, Emily. So moving on now, I want to do the petals of the flowers, and I'm not sure which brush to use, so I've got 3 out, only cheap brushes these. Now I've never done these petals before, I've never given this a go, so I mean I know it's only petals and you see people do this and it looks so easy, but I didn't have to make a mountain out of a molehill of it. I'm like, why can't I do a petal? I would just... I don't know, I should have just gone in and gone do and done all my petals, but I was faffing about. I just couldn't seem to get them right. But I did figure out that the best way to do it with these brushes was to sort of press down a bit like I just did then and then just pull down. So I'm pressing to get the thicker part of the petal at the top and then pulling down, and it seemed to work a lot better. I just needed to get my groove. Once I got my groove I were all right. So given that as that for 60 seconds, and here I'm going in with the blue. Now it is a little bit more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, this blue. So I ended up sort of scraping a load of it off my brush just to thinning it out a little bit because I didn't want it that dark for the first sort of layer of it, so you can see me sort of thinning it out with them, scraping my brush to get majority of it off. I just didn't want it too dark on the first go of that one. So I did that one and put it in the lamp, and then I went on with the pink one. So I got the pink, beautiful, look at that colour, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm giving that a coat there, as you can see, and I did the same again, scraped a lot off my brush because that was quite a pigmented colour as well, but absolutely beautiful, stunning colour. So then my blue has been in now, and I'm going in again and putting some more petals on in between where the little gaps are, and I did that again on the pink. So I've done that on the blue and on the pink, give them both a zap again, and then go in with the colour on top again and did it as thin as I can. So I did this a few times for the nails, so that I had almost like three layers of petals, if that makes sense, and they had a slightly different colour because I've kept going over them each time. I did start using a little bit of a thinner brush there just for the last lot of petals, and I did also add a little bit of base colour in with the blue and the pink for the last sort of coating that I gave, because I only wanted a hint of the pink and a hint of the blue. So I decided then that I did like them, but they needed a little bit of some extra. So I do put some beads on these, but I decided to put a little bit of silver on and just sort of flick through the petals with the silver with a thin brush. I just felt like it needed a little bit of sparkle. And I thought, as much as I'm going to put gems on where the middle of the petal will be, I wanted that bit of sparkle on it. I then got this pink one and thought I'll do some lines on this pink one. I was going to keep it plain, or I'd maybe a little bit of flowers or something on it. I wasn't right sure, but I decided to go in with this. Just really pleased with my decision. Really simple, and I do put some little gems on that as well. So here we are with the ones that I have done, the jelly nude and the jelly pinky one. And I chose some Mylar flakes. I chose to get some little shells and some little flowers, dried flowers as well. And I got them ready and put them on a little sort of plastic sheet at the side, at my right hand side there, and just decided to place them. I mean, I really fiffed and faffed with this as well. So I'd put a top coat on this, so it was wet with the top coat on it, and then just went in and just sort of dabbed this about, so the Mylar flakes and the little dried flowers, and like I say, fiffed and faffed. So the top half there, I'm just taking them off there, look. I decided, do I want one little bit on? Do I want two bits on? What do I want to do? And I ended up deciding to have the Mylar flakes and the flowers on where the colour was. So on where the nudie pink, the jelly pink, sorry, and the nudie jelly. And then where it was clear with nothing on it, I decided to put the shells there. So on this one, you'll see me in a minute, I was putting some more flowers on and what have you there. I put the little shell pieces just at the top to the one, there we are, and going in there with the little shell pieces, and then I just put them at the bottom of the other side as well. But I did fiff and faff, as you can see. And there I am, putting them on now. So just at the top of that one, and then just at the bottom of the tip of the other one, I get those on and then give them a zap, and then a top coat, and then they're done. But yeah, I really liked the effect of those, and something a bit different in contrast to the other nails. So I've got these beautiful little AB crystals out that I got from the lovely Louise Edwards. I don't think I've used many of them yet. And I saw those, and in that little tray there's some different size ones. And as you can see, I put them on as if they're the middle of the flower. There were just 4 on there, one little diddy one in the middle, and then 3 on the edge, and I did the same with the pink one, as you can see. And I just thought it just sort of brought the flower out a little bit. And as you can see here, then I put some little gems on, but I do it so the smaller one at the top, and then a little bit bigger one, and a bigger one again, and there we are, the finished result. I thought they turned out absolutely gorgeous. I didn't realise with these ones, I've recently done a set with a pink and blue jelly. I must have had it in my mind unconsciously, not realising, because obviously when I opened these out, it were pink and blue jelly again. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Please let me know what you think about them. But thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. Please take care. And like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.